Oh, hello there, my chunk followers. Welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. In this episode, we look at something very special. Something that I created especially for you, my chunk followers. Today, I present to you a creation that I made quite a while ago and forgot about, and needs to be updated, but it is still a very cool ship. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mantoid's very own cruiser class carrier. Alright, so I haven't actually thought of a clever and cool name for it yet, but essentially it is a carrier, as you could see, where it would carry all of its little parasitic drones in these nice ribbed areas. We have this rotating kind of spinal section in the middle where they would all sit and it would rotate and they would all, you know, come out one at a time. Or, well, I guess you could send 4 out at a time. Maybe I'll look into some AI scripts for these drones. Also, as you can see, we have basically a moving tail that can move up and down, and it loosely kind of just, you know, dangles in space, which I think makes it look a little more alive, and I love the look of it. It makes it look super lifelike. But what I want to do before I kind of look into it is actually attack one of these military escorts and see how we actually fare in a legit battle, just to show you guys what capabilities this ship has. And there we go, our first shots are off. So essentially the role of this ship, because it is a carrier, essentially it would be shooting from afar, you know, taking the brunt of the attacks to the front of the ship while it launches out its fighters. And as you can see, it is just demolishing that tiny escort. Yeah, there we go. We got some EMP lasers taking out one of those assailants. And you can see it actually has a gun on its tail. So the tail actually is all hooked up all throughout it. So on the interior, there is literally nothing. Like, it is not special in any way possible. Also, it's supposed to have oxygen, but it doesn't have oxygen. I don't think it's airtight perfectly yet. Oh, also, oh, I know, it's just because this is open. But it's literally just that room with that cockpit. Hence why I still have to update this ship. And then when we come to the midsection, you can walk along here. And that would be those lasers. And here are the little drones. These are the little mites, which would fly off. They've got the Vulcan guns, which are just, it's basically double the firepower of a regular Gatling gun. It's got 2 of them. It's got a little camera. It's only hydrogen thrust. It's got 2 little shields, so it's got a little bit of a defense, but honestly, you just take these ships, they would just come out by force, essentially, and demolish a ship by running into it. If we come to the back, we've got all the hydrogen, we've got timer blocks for the tail, so the tail can continuously move, and in the tail, it is pretty, you know, open to attack because it has its hydrogen generators, or hydrogen tanks, in the tail, as well as some cargo containers. But this ship does have some pretty heavy shielding. I can find those shields. Okay, I can't find those shield blocks, but there are shields on this ship, so don't you worry. It's pretty heavily protected. Now in the mouth, we have these green bulbish areas, just to make it a little more lifelike, like those are sacks of, you know, energy or like some sort of fuel that the Mantoids use and utilize. We've got the EMP turrets right here, so it can shut down any ships. It's got these spiked and like almost teeth-like edges here that go along the mouth. And then we have the main firepower of this ship, which are these 2, on both sides, 2 dual rail cannons. And they do devastating hits to enemy ships. But it has a very limited and small arc. That arc being, it can only shoot through this little gap, whatever, but the guns are very, very heavily protected. And then on the outside, we have all of these lasers and these, what I believe were point defense, but as you can see, they can clearly take out enemy ships with ease. The best part about this ship is they can go on atmosphere, and these 6 little things here are legs, and they will retract and come out. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already. More Call of Duty and Minecraft coming soon. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I feel like we're going down in subscribers. We're not gaining as much as we used to. I don't know what's happening. So, yeah. Spread the word of your Lord Chonkers to everyone that you know so we can grow this channel. Become one of the biggest and best sci-fi video game channels in the world. I play a lot of games. Also, I'm looking into getting other games. Don't worry. Maybe some new ones. Some new games. You boys like new games? That's all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next. And as always, stay thick, stay lovely, stay safe, stay chonk. Your Lord Chonkers out.